About a week and a half ago, we heard that Barron School would not be opening until October. But Trump was pushing and pushing for everybody else to send their kids to school. Well, Governor Larry Hogan of Maryland, and that's the state that Barron goes to school in, decided that that school should open just like anybody else's school will open this year. So classes will start at Barron Trump School on September 8th. So they are not getting the exception that they were looking for. So this came out on USA Today, August 3rd, 2020. Maryland governor overturns order that would keep Barron Trump School closed as president pushes reopening. As President Donald Trump continues to push for schools to open in the fall amid the coronavirus, a battle over school reopenings in Maryland affect when his youngest son can attend in person. Barron Trump's private school, where he is scheduled to begin high school September 8th, is located in Maryland County, where non-public schools were mandated to remain closed to end public instructions through at least October 1st in an order issued Friday. But on Monday, Governor Larry Hogan, a Republican, blocked that order, allowing private schools to decide for themselves whether they will reopen as long as they adhere to state and Center for Disease Control and Prevention guidelines about safe reopenings. This is a decision for schools and parents, not politicians, Hogan said in a statement on Friday, expressing disagreement with the local order. A mix of in-person and remote and hybrid plans are really across the country. The Montgomery County, Maryland order issued Friday prohibited well, private and independent schools from reopening in person, including St. Andrew's Episcopal School, where 14-year-old Barron will be attending. Health officer Dr. Travis Gales cited increases in transmission rates of COVID-19 in the state of Maryland, the District of Columbia, and the Commonwealth of Virginia, particularly in younger age groups. In a statement about the order, Hogan said that the Montgomery County order was overtly broad and inconsistent with the powers intended to be delegated to the county health officer. The county executive, Mark Elrich, said Monday that the decision was made with one concern in mind: protecting the public health of our residents. We use data and science to guide us, not politics. The president has repeatedly claimed that children pose less of a risk of spreading COVID-19, which is not true. More and more children are getting it now. That's not true. And that there are greater public health risks with keeping students out of school. He has downplayed the severity of case increase attributed to the higher testing rate, though his own public health experts have disputed that as the sole reason. Health experts say that while children are at a decreased risk of contracting the virus and becoming seriously ill, they do spread it. A South Korean study found that children under 10, they're less likely to even show symptoms, but they're still spreading it, even to adults. So they found this in ages 10 through 19. Those, that's the age range where they tend to spread the virus. All right. They don't catch it easily. They don't bring it home easily. See, you can't listen to these experts. This is Trump talking right now, not an expert. They don't catch it easily. They don't bring it home easily. And if they do catch it, they get better fast. Trump. said at a press briefing on July 22nd. Now, this is the same person that said there were only 15 cases in the country and be none by next week. Y'all remember that? So much for Trump being right about anything. This man hasn't been right about a single thing since this whole thing has started. Some education professionals warned that children could transmit the virus to more vulnerable community members, including teachers. They have also said many schools are unprepared to safely reopen due to factors such as class sizes and difficulty enforcing social distancing among children. It is critically important for our public health to open schools this fall, CDC Director Dr. Robert Redfield said in a statement. Current CDC guidelines say schools should consider virtual learning if their community has substantial uncontrolled transmission. Last month, Trump suggested withholding federal funding from schools that do not fully reopen, which I think is just a mean-spirited thing to do. I mean, this is what you think of doing as the president? Wow. He slightly softened his stance later in July when he said districts in coronavirus hotspots may need to delay their openings and that it would be up to governors, but every district should be actively making preparations to open. You know what, y'all, again, you got to be a fool to listen to Trump at this point. This man has not been he hasn't been right about one single thing since coronavirus hit this country. He hasn't been right about nothing. Asked about sending his son and grandchildren back to school in person last month, Trump said he would be comfortable with it. The White House counsel Kellyanne Conway said that it will be a personal decision made by the president and the first lady, and that she did not know what Barron School had decided. Well, that should be everybody in the country. It should be a personal decision for all parents in this country on whether their kids go out that front door every day with coronavirus going on and you're okay with it, or they do online classes. Period. That should be up to every parent, not just the first lady and the president. Are you kidding me? No, they don't get that and nobody else does. The hell with that. St. Andrew's Episcopal has been developing plans for two potential learning models for the school year, according to the website. An entirely virtual model and a hybrid between virtual and in-class instruction. We are hopeful in September, most of our students will be able to return to on-campus learning and relationships, school administrator said in a letter to families. The school said it would inform families of a decision August 10th. The hybrid model for ages 7 through 12, for grades 7 through 12, would consist of half the students learning from home and half in person, rotating each week. I don't see the point. I don't see the point. I mean, I just think they should just do it all online. What is the point in rotating them and they're there half the time and home half? To me, that's a waste of time. Okay, moving on. The White House has called for all schools to reopen for in-person instruction with no requirement for part-time virtual learning. The president has said unmistakably that he wants schools to open. And when he says open, he means open fully to children and teachers. So that's where he stands, ladies and gentlemen. But I know parents feel way different across this country. And again, you should never let a politician make decisions on what your kids will and will not do. That is up to the parents and the parents only. But, you know, it is up to you to do the right thing. And most of you do have that right mindset about keeping your kids out of harm's way. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.